everyone, my name is Kaikun6 and I'm here to do a shopping haul video for you guys. I did want to do a crafting video this week and I am actually almost done. Like, I have been doing some finishing touches here and there for like a few of them. Like, for an example, I did glue on the wooden beads that I showed you guys last week and it came out really pretty. And this is what like my mother-in-law envisioned when she actually made this, and so all I need to do is just put a bow in the bottom. But other than that, it's going to be going into my my dining room area, probably where my pie window is and stuff like that. And then I was working on these ornaments where like one side has already been cut to fit like the shape of this heart, and then I had glued on with the Mod Podge with this on the other side. So hopefully I'll be able to get that done. I just done those just yesterday because like I wasn't really gonna write this week because, like, first of all, I didn't have like no weird dreams or anything like that, like, or short stories that came to my mind up until this morning. And so I felt like, okay, well, I've done some crafting yesterday, I'll work on the writing for a little bit, but then I'll continue doing some crafting and this and that and all that. So basically, and so I was like going through a bunch of stuff here in the small room just to like craft with, and then I rearranged some stuff, and then apparently I found some stuff that I forgot to show in a previous shopping haul video. And then what else? And then I guess just talk about like what I have been doing and stuff like that, because I just remember I went to go shopping with my husband for last minute Christmas gifts for his side of the family. And we finally shipped off like my like this past Monday, or like, yeah, this the past couple days, basically on Monday. We went to go ship out a box for his brother that's in Kentucky, and then a box for my family in California, so hopefully they'll be able to get it soon. But yeah, and so while we were shopping for all these gifts and stuff like that, like we ended up going to like a few stores, which I'm barely remembering. I think it's Hobby Lobby, I think Burlington, and maybe Walmart if I remember. But if there was anything else, I'll just like let you guys know, because I have no idea what's in my Lego box. Like, I see some stuff already, like kind of like the lid is about to come off, so I'm about to take it off right now so that way I could just show you guys what's in there. One of which didn't even fit this this Lego box, so I'll just show you guys probably by the end of the video. But while we were shopping around the Christmas section of Hobby Lobby, my husband found these. And I don't know if you guys know about me, I do love foxes. Like, those are like one of my favorite animals in the whole wide world, honestly. Like, I remember people will ask me like questions like cats or dogs, and I'd be like, none. I love foxes and guinea pigs. And so but now I'm like, I have Cletus and I love Cletus with all my heart, but still I was like, it would be really cool if I actually owned a fox. So when my husband found these, he was like, do you want them? And I just said yes, I will love them. And so he was like, you know what, you can take it with you. And I just said, are you sure? He was like, yeah. I'm like, okay. So then while we were still shopping around like the Christmas area for Hobby Lobby, we were like looking for other stuff, and we finally found everything that we needed. All we needed to do was like wrap everything up, which we did. We ended up sending the boxes like I said before, and then we ended up wrapping everyone's gifts. And then then my husband and I talked about it yesterday, where we might have to do like a little grocery run at one point, because I wanted to make some cookies. And since like I noticed in my own kitchen cabinets that I have way too many oats, I don't know what happened. I don't know if like we were gonna go through the trend of like the overnight oats or something like that, because my husband tried it and he said he did not like it at all. And so I felt like, okay, well, we have all these oats, we need to either use them up or we give them to the birds, basically. And or maybe get some wild animal fed out there, because I do not want to throw away these oats. Like, they're still like pretty good. And so my husband was like, well, just make cookies out of oats. And I just said, okay. So I've been researching some stuff for cookies. So yeah, so anyway, while we were just talking about that, I was just like, you know what, like, I want to go see what we could find. He found me this, and they're just so cute. They're a set of these 3 little foxes. I don't know, something about them was like so cute. And I told my husband, like, oh, are you sure? Like, because I know where I'm going to put them, and I want to put them up on a garland somewhere that I have hung up somewhere behind the wall, because I barely hung this one up. I already had these 2 or these 3 already hung up, but this one was like the baubles, or the bauble thing that I showed you guys in the last shopping haul video from Hobby Lobby. And so I felt like I wanted to put these foxes on there, and it'd be so cute to have all year round. I don't know, foxes are just very, very lovely creatures. I don't know why, I've always liked them, but yeah. So, and since it was in the Christmas section, this is the information for it. Hopefully you guys can actually see it. It is $12.99, but the nearest Hobby Lobby for me, which we had to go to the one in Rockwall, it was 60% off, and so I believe this was $5.20, and I felt like that was a good steal for sure, because I'm like, I love foxes and I rarely find anything like that, and so I felt like this would be perfect just to hung up on a garland or just have it somewhere in the small room, so that way I can just look at them and this and that. So I'm just like, I'm gonna put you guys to good use for sure. But yeah, the next thing I will show you is something that I missed out on showing you guys in one of the last shopping haul videos was like a drink, basically. And I think I told you guys about this before, where we found, like, me and my husband, we found like a few drinks that we didn't even know there were like new flavors from Prime. And we found the berry freeze one, which I already gave you guys in a review on that one, and including the one from iShow Speed also, and my husband didn't really like it that much. I know I didn't like it that much, and I honestly don't remember what rating I gave those, but I forgot to show you guys these, because this one was actually in my fridge for like a while now. I think been like a couple weeks, and I just recently like washed it last night, and I was waiting for it to dry so that way I could just show you guys. But it is the Mahomes version of Prime. I was so surprised to find it at my local Walmart, and of course it actually showed you like what kind of flavor it was or something. I don't remember. But my husband said, oh yeah, there you go. I was trying to figure out. It is Metamoon. So I'm like, and I love Metamoon. And I remember I gave it such a high rating for that one. I think it was either a 9 or a 9.5 out of 10. And so I am giving this one also a 9, probably a 9.5 out of 10. Because I was like, oh, it's so good. I really do miss drinking Prime. Like, I don't drink it that often since I have been on like this water kick journey. I think it's been like 3 months, maybe 3 or 4 months now, I don't know, but I have like my trusty cup. I have it filled with ice and water all the time, and so like the journey is I just drink water during the week, and then during on weekends where I could actually take a break from the house and then go out to eat or something, I drink as much soda as I can handle, because sometimes even 1 cup of soda is just like too much for me, and so I felt like I need some sort of like kind of like substitutions, and usually I'll get like really good sparkling flavored water, or I get juice or tea or this and that. And so I have been trying to basically drink a little bit healthier. And has it actually made a change to my skin? No, not at all. I felt like that was the only reason why I decided to start this water journey, was because I wanted to like clear up a little bit of my skin, because I always had issues around my cheek areas for such a long time, and sometimes a little bit on my forehead. Everything else is fine, but when I do break out on certain areas of my face, I'm just like, okay, I need to actually start doing some sort of like facial cleanse or take care of it that often. And I thought the first thing would be like just internally first would be just drinking water. And so I've been on that journey, and it's been working so far. I felt like I have more energy now, and once in a while I will have like an iced coffee or this and that. So I don't know. So I felt like it was a good change for me and stuff like that. And so, and like I said, I don't even drink these like that often, but when I do, I'm just like, I only have it like at least once a month or something like that. So yeah, so that was it for Walmart, I believe. I don't know if I have anything more from Walmart, but my husband and I did also went to Burlington, because we got invited to like Christmas party, and it's going to be at his nephew's place. And I had been there before with my mother-in-law, because she wanted to go visit them and stuff like that. We got to meet like his nephew's like little girl and this and that. I met his girlfriend or slash baby mama, like his wife or something. I don't know. I'm not sure like what is their relationship. Maybe they're just engaged, or they're boyfriend and girlfriend, but they have been together for as long as me and my husband has. So I was just like, oh, okay. So that's really nice. And so I think after a while they started talking to us. Like, I actually recently added like my sister-in-law, and then her daughter-in-law's basically like Facebook profiles, and then so they've been talking to me often just for like seeing like what does my husband want for Christmas, and I'm just like, I don't know. And so they're trying to get insight, and I felt like, yeah, I didn't do that much research on them also. I just remember from the past like what they like, and I went on that for Christmas. And so we were like, okay, let's go see what we can find from them. And so we ended up going to Burlington, and then we found some like Halloween stuff also still there, which I was so happy. My husband has been eyeing on this Spooky House soap pump for such a long time, and I was just so glad he found it, because he didn't want to pay a really good money about it, but we ended up just paying the full price on this one, which was $7.99. But he wanted to see it so badly, and I was like, that's good. And so he finally found it, and he's like, it's pretty deep, and so it's gonna hold like a lot of soap, and I'm like, that's what I'm looking for. And so my husband was like, are you sure? Because I was just like, I told him like I do have some soap pumps that like I regularly change, because like I only have like a couple of them for my bathroom. I only have one for the kitchen. So I felt like I wanted to switch over to one of them from the bathroom to the kitchen, so that way I could have this in the bathroom. And I don't have like an aesthetic like type of theme or anything in my house, where just like whatever is like really cute or cool, it's gonna get hung up on the walls or just get decorated somewhere in the house. And so I felt like this is gonna be perfect for all year round for me. I don't know why, but I love seeing Halloween all year round in my home. So yeah. So while we were in there too, I think we were in Burlington, and then we went to TJ Maxx also and all that stuff, but I don't remember if like we bought anything like for ourselves at TJ Maxx, but I just remember him buying me this. And this is like basically like my Christmas gift. I don't know how long have y'all known about this or something, but like I remember I used to follow Betsy Johnson all the time when I was like very, very little. And whenever I see like certain clothing items or something like in our local like Ross or Didi's or anywhere basically, including in the mall, I was like so obsessive of it, and I just wanted to go buy the stuff for it. And I don't know what happened. It's like they disappeared for a little bit, or they didn't like held, you know, kind of like probably the mall or the store's end of the contract or something. And then so they just revitalized themselves or something. I'm not sure. I don't know the full history of Betsy Johnson. You guys can let me know about it. But I just remembered like seeing this purse at TJ Maxx. No, Burlington, sorry. At Burlington, I was just like, I need to go get it. So yeah, so there's like the little tag for Betsy Johnson, and it's like this little clear bag. It has like heart prints all over it. I just remember me specifically, I was just like, I have been wanting to find like a clear purse, like something like this, where it has like the black lining around it or something. Or if not, it was going to be all clear. I did not care. I just wanted an all clear bag. And when I finally found this, I was just like, this is so perfect for myself. And I was like, you know what? I told my husband, are you sure? Because I was like, I don't mind waiting for another purse, because the one I have been using was the one from Target's $25 like that little jean bag and stuff like that they came out during like, I think during spring or summer. So I have been using that like crazy. And so he was like, oh, I don't mind, go ahead and use it. I just said, cool. So I have now like a purse for during like the hot summer days, and then this one would be perfect for like right now, like the winter months, which is perfect because Texas, even though sometimes it can be warm and stuff like that here, but when it comes to the rain and the clouds, it's just amazing. So yeah. So I was so happy that he bought this for me. The original like price tag on there is on here too. It's $78, but then my husband ended up paying $22.99 for it, and I love it. And I'm just like, and it still has the zip ties and all that stuff, so I'm not able to open it up right now, but it looks like it has like a wallet in here. It has like all the spacing that I need, and even has like a lot of protective covering on there. So I was just so happy to receive this. I don't know why, but I have always liked like unique looking purses also, but just something that I know I'll be able to like stuff everything in there. And I have been like downsizing a little bit because I didn't want it to carry so much in like just one shoulder, and then I'm gonna damage my own shoulder. So yeah, so I felt like maybe like a cross body bag would be perfect for me, or a messenger bag or a book bag or something. So lately I have been like trying to find something like that, but since this one is like a very long adjustable strap, which I was just so happy about because it has the Betsy Johnson logo all over it. I could just adjust it to the length how I want it. I could probably just have it in one shoulder. Or if not, like how I have been using my other purses, is just one long like strap from one end to the other, and then just make it like a crossbody bag. So yeah, anyway, that's basically much it. Oh, okay, I just remember, I was just reaching into this Lego box. I just remember I found like a really good drink, and I don't know if you guys are kind of like a little bit iffy here and there when it comes to like shopping at Dollar Tree, because I just remember, and this is from Dollar Tree. My husband and I were always looking like for new type of drinks on there. Maybe we could like water it down, or basically kind of like find a way how to improve it somehow. And we couldn't find anything during that time when we were at Dollar Tree, because we were looking for, I think we were just gonna look for a snack, and that was it. I don't know. We were like basically out on the road all the time and stuff like that during we were doing Christmas shopping. And I think I forgot to show you guys this the last time I did do like a shopping haul video where I was showing off the other Prime, and I came across this, and I was just like, I wonder how good this is. And I remember reading the bottle, and I was just like, oof, this really a lot, because even though it says total sugars, it's like 44 grams, but it actually has like included 44 grams of sugar. So it has, 88 grams of sugar in total, basically. I calling it like that, but it's by the brand called Boylan Bottling Company. I've tried the black cherry cane sugar soda, and it's so good. I don't know why, but I have always liked like cherry scented scents, even flavors. Like I remember growing up, I was like, all I ever wanted was just like Dr. Pepper all the time, and then it switched over to like cherry Coke, and then it just went to an obsession to regular Coke, and then back to Dr. Pepper when it came out to Dr. Pepper Cherry. I used to drink that all the time. And then I started kind of like finding the fix of like cherry flavored sodas or drinks anywhere. And so I was like on that search, and then eventually I got to like Ruby Red Squirt, and then that was like basically like now that's my number one favorite soda. Squirt, also any types of Squirt is actually my favorite type. And so I felt like, oh, okay, well, I don't think that's ever gonna top it, and this and that. And so this came to me as like a number 3 of all like my all-time favorite type of drinks. And so I felt like once I gave this a chance, I liked it so much, and I felt like I need to go back to Dollar Tree. It don't matter if it's my local one or I had to go travel like 30 plus miles away from me just to go find other Dollar Trees for this type of soda. I am stocking up on this. You guys have no idea how delicious this is. Like it's really good. Like if you guys have a local Dollar Tree, or if you travel or you're in commute and you find this nearby Dollar Tree where you're going, see if you can find this at your Dollar Tree and see if you can try it, because I really like it. But if you're like allergic to like some of the stuff that's on here, because they do have like fruit and vegetable juices for color. They also have like the natural black cherry flavors, whatever. I know some of the stuff may not be that good, but like still, it is really good for me, and I really like it. So I was just like, I am going to get me more of this. So yeah. What else? And so I told my husband, like, I want to try that. And then so he's been trying different types of cream soda also, and he's really liked it. So I'm kind of glad. So that way we can just like go to Dollar Tree feeling like guilt-free, basically, just for him to buy his cream soda while I'm just buying my black cherry soda. So I hope to I'm going to find more of this brand, and I'm going to start doing some reviews of them probably, because it says they've been around since 1981, but just recently my local Dollar Tree has been stocking them. So I was like, I'm going to go try them out. And so far for me, this one is a 10 out of 10. This is like probably the highest rating, even though that's the only soda I've ever tried from this brand. So far, 10 out of 10. So yeah. So the next thing I will show you, also we went to like a couple of other Hobby Lobbies also, because I remember we were still doing some grocery shopping and then some Christmas shopping and stuff like that. I told my husband, like, I found something that I really like, and he was just like, are you sure you want it? And I was like, kind of like, I was on the fence for this one. And then eventually I just said, fuck it, we're just gonna go buy it. And so what it is like this sign. And it has, like, you know, from the Sony PlayStation era of, like, controllers, you know, from, like, the PS1 to the PS5. And And this one was in the gift section for Dollar Tree, like where the other signs were. So my husband had to pay full price of this one. So this one is $7.99, but I did not care. I was just like, I really like this. And I told myself, like, probably when I have the chance, I'm gonna go hung it up somewhere in here. I'm not sure where, but I'm going to, because I want to do a little bit of rearranging once we have the time, like me and my husband. So we can remove some cables in here, something that my in-laws left behind in here, because this small room used to be like my father-in-law's office when they were living here. And then once we got to the house, he was still using the space for his office, and then once they moved out just to be on their own, this room just became mine. So yeah, so I'm just gonna go rearrange a few things, hung up a few things, and I felt like this was like pretty much appropriate somewhere in the room. So yeah, so hopefully I'll be able to do that. So I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna place it. So yeah, and then I think this one was also a TJ Maxx. Yes, it was, because no, it was a Burlington. I'm so sorry, I keep thinking TJ Maxx, because at TJ Maxx we were looking for last minute gifts for his cousin, and then we finally found it. And then we're like, okay, we're just done. And we didn't buy anything for ourselves in there, so my bad. This is from Burlington. And so in that section that we found, like, the little spooky house pump, my husband found these, and they're $2.99. And they're napkins, and it just says, "Hey Boo." And I felt like these would be so good to, like, craft with or something. But I am planning on giving half of these to my mother-in-law, because maybe she'll have, like, some sort of idea pop in her head and be like, okay, I'll have the napkins ready, and then start crafting with it. And I think that's what I'm going to do too. I don't remember if I've ever gotten this before. Maybe it was just like a repeat or something. But I just remember looking at these. The last things I will show you are like 2 types of garlands that I gotten from Hobby Lobby. And I remember finding like something like this before, but I don't know if it's the same one or not. But either way, I could probably use the beads for something else, probably for Easter or something else. But it was $6.99, and I think and I remember it was in the Christmas section. Yeah, I think so, right? Yeah, it says Christmas on there, and it was 60% off. So my husband ended up paying like $2.80 for this, which was like a good deal. And I was like, I'm still kind of like thinking, like, have I bought these before? Or like my husband bought these for me before? And I don't remember. So I just felt like, well, if I did, that's fine. Because like I did buy like 2 types of garland, like, or the same garland twice. And I enjoyed, like one of them, I enjoyed it so much. And I know one of them I wanted to, like one of them will be decorated with some stuff that I'm going to have hung up. And then the other one I'm just going to leave it plain or something like that. So yeah, so if I have shown these before, my bad, you guys. But I do enjoy garlands, especially wooded bead garlands. I don't know why, but that has always been my aesthetic as a girl. So yeah. So the last things I will show you, hopefully it is, right? Yeah, now my Lego box is empty. Is this type of garland. I think my husband bought this for me just the other week. And this one was like 50% off, because this one was like $12.99. So I remember he paid like $6.49 for this. And it's like this clear iridescent type of garland. And I was just so shocked, because I was like, why is this like calling to me? Why do I want this so badly? And my husband was like, do you want it? And I just said yes. And so he ended up buying it for me. And I felt like I had like all these ideas pop in my head, like, what am I going to do with this? And all I can think about was just like hanging stuff off of it to make it like a little bit more fuller, a little bit more, I guess, more to my liking. And yeah. And I felt like that's going to be perfect for me. So yeah. And I forgot to show you guys a few more things. I thought that was done. No, that was done from my Lego box. So let me go move some stuff around before I show you guys what I'm going to show you next. Because the last 4 things I will show you, it will be, what was it? Wrapping paper. So during my journey, which I am going to show you guys in a bit right now, in my journey of like me, like every year, I have no idea why I have an obsession for Christmas paper, especially Christmas paper wrapping. And so I felt like I had to dedicate like a box to put all my stuff in here. Well, except this one. This one's just like bubble wrap and stuff like that, because I always do a lot of packaging and stuff like that for my family and this and that. And so I have like this box, and I kept the box because it had like a significant meaning to this, because I think this was the box that my sister sent me during October, where she kind of like announced her pregnancy. And I just kept this box ever since. And so it's like this white box. I don't want to show you guys any labels that are on there. That's still on there. But in the box, it had like these boxes. And it has like all these wrapping paper, this and that. Oh my goodness, you guys. Like, I have a huge collection and an obsession when it comes to Christmas wrapping paper. Let me go move this somewhere. But yeah, I remembered I was buying some wrapping paper from like Five Below, sometimes to Hobby Lobby, and then sometimes at Dollar Tree. And I had like so much. I even like kept this, and I forgot to wrap gifts with this. And this came from Target, and it's brand new in the roll. It still has the plastic on there. And so I felt like, oh my goodness, I am kind of like, well, when we were doing this journey of like wrapping up gifts, like me and my husband were like, we're gonna have to get new paper, you know that, because all we have is just like these small little pieces. And I don't know if next year we're gonna be doing like big presents or stuff like that. It's not gonna be enough to wrap around a big gift. And I was just like, you're right. And so this past weekend, when we went to go like Christmas shopping, like I said before, he ended up buying wrapping paper, and I was just like, okay, great, now I have more, because I still have 2 more brand new rolls of wrapping paper over there. One is like the Nightmare Before Christmas from Five Below, and then a plaid flannel one that I also gotten from Five Below. So now we have added more into our collection. And so here's the information that you need from this. And since these were 60% off also, each one costed $4. So yeah, it was so perfect. And then what I love about it is like they actually tell you the information on there. It has grid lines on the back, and that's perfect because I do cut crooked. I really do, especially me and my husband. Whenever we're wrapping gifts, we do cut crooked. So to have those grid lines helps so much. So yeah, so there's like this one right here. It's really cute. I don't know why. My husband said he liked this one a lot. So I was just like, okay, you can, he picked out 2 and I picked out 2. So that's why I'm going to show you guys my husband's choices. And yeah. So this one too, I think this one also has grid lines on the, yeah, I think all of them have these. So there's the Nutcracker ones. Oh my goodness, my husband was just like, I want the Nutcracker one. I don't know why this year he's so obsessive of Nutcrackers. And I felt like that's okay, because rarely whenever he's obsessing about something, like during this year, like he was obsessing in nothing but Gundams. And so for him to like something else other than Gundams is like really crazy to me. So yeah. And I remember when he was already picking out that Nutcracker one, he was like, you pick out something. And then I was like, sure. And I found this one, and I don't know if you guys know about this about me, but I love holly mistletoe stuff. I don't know why. It's just so aesthetically pleasing to me. So it's just really, really cute. I don't know why. I love it. It's so pretty. I love it. And yeah, and each one looks like it's 100 square feet. I'm just trying to read the labels on there. And then what I liked about it is like heavy duty, so it's not going to rip easily like the paper from Dollar Tree or something like that. Like, because the wrapping paper that I do have in that box was from Dollar Tree, and it was so easy to rip, especially when you're trying to fold it and stuff like that. It just ripped easily. So I was just like, no. My husband was like, we are not getting no more wrapping paper from Dollar Tree. Like, if it was a pretty design, maybe, but like, since they didn't come out with like any good designs that he liked, especially when he was looking around at our local Dollar Tree and some other Dollar Trees that was kind of like, you know, 30 plus miles away from us, that usually like me and my mother-in-law we would go into together. He didn't like any of that, so he just like, I'm just gonna get some from Hobby Lobby. And I was like, okay. And then so the final one is this one. And I do love gold foil, silver foil type of stuff like this. Or anything foil, to be honest, because I did found something that had like Christmas trees on there, and it had like red foil on there, and I felt like that is perfect and I love it. But something about this called out to me, and I just said, you know what, I'm taking it. And so yeah, so now we have brand new wrapping paper for next year. And then if they come out with like some other stuff, I do want to do bows, because I did run out of bows, I believe. I think I only have one in the box, if I remember correctly, because Unless if that has been used, but I remember there was like one bow left. No, yeah, I was right. See? So I had like this silver bow, and I don't know where it came from, honestly. It could have been from Dollar Tree, I don't know, but I remember myself, like, I just wanted to buy a huge bag of bows, and maybe the next time we're gonna go shopping, I'll probably like look into like my local Walmart to see if they have like big bags full of like little tiny bows, so that way we can actually do bows for next year. I didn't do any of that this year because I did run low, and plus I was running low on to and from tags also, and I wanted to go buy more, but then I just remembered when I was going through my rolly cart, because my husband asked for Christmas cards, and I remembered I had some, but I guess not, because they were gone. The envelopes are there for some reason, and I felt like that's weird. And so my husband wanted to buy some Christmas cards. We ended up buying that, and then I told myself, I think I really need to restock. I honestly thought that when I had like all this wrapping paper in this box, I was like, maybe I should restock or something. And then I found like some other stuff in here. Like, I found some stuff that my mother-in-law gave me, and I'll just show you guys examples of it. They're like Christmas tags, I believe. I don't know why there's some stickers attached to this one, but it's like these vintage looking like stuff, and I'm probably going to start using them as like to and from stickers, or not something to decorate the packages with. And so that'd be really nice. What else? Yeah, like I have like these type of stickers, and I was like, that's really interesting. And then here's the to and from tag, so I just felt like I'm gonna start using these vintage ones for Christmas until I do right now, and then I'm gonna start stocking up. So I guess like the next time I go to like maybe Dollar Tree, or if not, I'll just go to Hobby Lobby and just buy that big bag of like bows, and then just keep it on hand for next year. So yeah, and yeah. Oh my goodness, I even forgot to show you guys one more gift. I was about to just say like I'm done with this video, but I am not. I forgot to show you guys one more thing that we found at Hobby Lobby, and it is amazing because I have a version of this one already at my mom's house, but like we've never really like we had to leave it behind when we first moved here to Texas, because we didn't know if we were going to need it or not. And of course we did, because me and my husband, we love toast and stuff like that, and we do like to toast like bread and English muffins in there. And ironically, he just told me that today, that he wanted me to add English muffins to our grocery list, so that way the next time we go grocery shopping, it's going to be added on there. So we ended up buying a 2-slice toaster, and yes, it's been reduced to $19.99, so that's the price that my husband paid for this. And yeah, it's a 2-slice toast, and it looks like when you toast it, it's gonna have like Hello Kitty's like full body on there, and I thought that was really, really cute, and I cannot wait to try this out. Honestly, I have it already out of the box, so that's why it kind of sounds empty. And the only thing that's in here, I think, is just the instructions for it. And I'm going to be reading the instructions for it off camera, of course, because I need to find out how to actually properly take care of a toaster, because my family, we grew up with like so many different types of toasters, like and they only lasted for a few years because of like incidents like there's too many crumbs in there. We didn't know how to properly clean it out that well, and so we had to switch toasters like every few years. And I felt like, who knows, this one is gonna last us this long, but I just know I want to keep it long enough where I'm just like, I want Hello Kitty's face on my toast. So I just cannot wait. So I'm gonna be like going through all of this on my own, off camera, like I said before, so that way I'll know how to take care of it, because I really want to keep this for a very, very long time. So yeah, and I cannot wait. Excuse me, and I cannot wait. That's already a sign that I have been talking way too long and I need to drink water. And luckily, that's why I brought this over, just in case. But I think I have some dust in my throat or something, because I have been shifting some stuff around here, and since I moved some boxes here and there, it probably shifted some dust. So now I'm just like, okay, I need to drink some water. So anyway, I'm gonna go now. I am going to clean up this mess. It is now everywhere again. I literally had this room organized, and now it's a mess again. And then I'm gonna see if I could find another address or something, because I forgot to send these gifts out last year for my friend Demi. and I'm gonna see if I could find a like a good address, or if not, message her and ask her, is this still your address, because I still want to send her something for Christmas slash whatever else I missed out on, because I remembered I found this bag, or the poly mailer, I would say, and is filled with like stuff that I've been wanting to send her. So hopefully she will still want that. So because I know this year has been a little bit rough on all of us, because like we didn't know if we were gonna actually like do Christmas this year that well. But luckily my husband had a lot of overtime, and he and I even been saving up enough money, and now that we own this house, basically now we gotta do some yearly rent, as me and my husband call it. Like, we're only gonna be paying the property taxes of this home, and that usually rounds up to like maybe $150 to $250 every year, depending on the tax office over there in Greenville, Texas, because they're the ones that are in charge of like the whole Hunt County tax stuff, you know. And so for the meantime, we're kind of like, okay, since this is going to happen for us next year, hopefully things will be a little bit better for us. Maybe, who knows, maybe I'll be able to get like a better camera. I don't know, probably get better gifts, or maybe I'll be able to shop around for a lot more stuff. And then I'll probably do these shopping haul videos often, maybe every week, who knows, but I do enjoy it. But I am still going to be doing like my usual ones, where it's like I do want to do more Amazon, more Mercari, more. I might have to go back to Temu probably, because there are some stuff I do want to get there. And if not, I'll skip out on Temu. I'll just do AliExpress. And then hopefully some other websites that I know I'll be able to find some cool stuff and do that. And then maybe do a lot more unboxings and stuff like that. But yeah, I will still do some of that. I'll do more crafting videos, of course. I'll be doing more playlist story videos too. I'll probably continue doing that for like probably like once a month maybe, or if not twice a month, depending on what's gonna happen next year. So yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go clean up. Maybe next week will be a crafting video, because I am looking at some stuff and I'm just like, oh yeah, I need to work on that. And I have been telling myself that all week, like, yeah, I need to work on that. And so, I don't know, it's been a mess, you guys. So yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna go now. So hopefully you guys have a lovely day and a lovely week, and I'll see you guys next week. All right, bye everyone.